Cast Network.
Yeah. Back at Atlanta CarCast in the building. We are back at it. Miss TJ's running late. I go by the name of Mr. representing Skips Hosting and more as usual. And the man above me needs no introduction. The man with all the hardware attached to his fingers, Mr. Skip of Skips Trophies and more. The what Shannon Sharp said, the owner and the proprietor of Battle for the Rings 5, as you can see. He has
Bill.
all
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. And there's the beautiful one, the purple one, Miss TJ, aka www.tiajakes.com or AtlantaCastNetwork.com. And last but certainly not least, built to inspire tour service leader and about that life CEO, Nighthawk with the TAKA, Night Hizzle with the Tizzle. People, what's up?
What's going on?
It feels like we've been off the air for a long time, even though we came back last year. I mean, not last year, last week. It still feels like we've been gone. So we're back.
Okay.
Miss TJ, how you feeling?
I'm hot.
Well, it's hard being the GOAT.
I'm tired.
Okay, let's go ahead and get this part out of the way. Go ahead, Skip. Go ahead and get it out of the way. Just get your shit off.
I'm sorry. This is the first one. This is the second. This one is the third one. Fourth one here. And this one is this year.
Are you done?
These are all 5 of the way. Yes, I'm done. But there's only one person that has all 4 of them. I know y'all know who it is. We talk about it all the time. So, yeah, that's it. Boom.
That one in the middle is impressive. Very, very impressive.
That's the bottom of it. The one in the middle.
Let me see that first one with the goldstone. That looks small in comparison to the other ones.
It's the size of a class ring.
I got that.
Yeah. So now you must have missed a year then. If you got this one.
I got that. I got a blue one.
So you missed a year then of my car show.
Mm-hmm.
Or you didn't win. One of the two.
Well, last year I didn't enter my car.
Oh, boom. There you go. So you had a chance to even look.
Mm-hmm.
He had just got a car last year. He hadn't put them on stripes on it yet. You know what I mean?
He did.
Wait.
I had that car for bet you 2 weeks one night home. You start working on it. Stop that.
Yeah, but
not that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, not how many cars you got, man?
Not that one. I don't did since I've been in the car scene. I don't did 6 cars.
See?
Damn.
He wasn't ready last year.
Mm-mm.
Okay, moving along. So Miss TJ said it was hot as usual, and nothing happened because nothing happens in her world apparently. We see what Mr. Skip is doing.
You want
getting ready.
You want everything? You want me to lay it all bare? Nobody cares.
People care. They care. Oh, anyway, so Battle for the Ring. We're gonna talk about that more later in the show. Nighthawk, what's up, man? You missed our return last week. Where you been hiding?
I've been on tour. I've been working. Catching up.
Y'all get a ticket.
That shit is so disrespectful.
That is disrespectful. Anyway, we back at the side. We got a good one for y'all tonight. Title of the night short: Ford kills the plan for large electric SUVs. I know y'all get tired of us talking about EVs, but EVs are technically the only thing that are in the news. So real quick, we're gonna buzz by this one. We got a really, really special guest that we're gonna got coming up after this, and I got a couple people on deck for tonight's show, so it's gonna be a good one. So starting off with this Ford dealio. Skip, you're probably gonna say this is ugly, right? Because you say everything that's not what you have probably ugly. Is this ugly?
Not really, because everything is going round now. They're rounding off all the vehicles, which I don't understand how that's aerodynamic, but it don't look bad. Not like it. Not like what is his name's car? Elon's.
Only thing I don't like is that these cars have been deemed police cars, and I don't think I can drive a police car again.
What?
It looked like a stretch kill soul.
Yeah,
a little bit.
No, It
I
looks
like that
a-
sunroof though. Damn.
That sunroof is fire.
It's got the sliding doors on the side.
So that gives it the van effect.
A van.
Never seen that.
Yeah. I don't know if I
What?
like
Because
it.
it's only on vans. That's why.
It looks like a mom car then.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope though. It looks like
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm looking at that car now, imagining rims on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the front end. The front end is very basic.
You know, like front
Lexus
end?
got a beautiful front end. Boy, I saw a 24 or 25 Lexus yesterday in traffic. I sped up to get in front of it and look at the front end again. It looks like it's mesh and it moves, but it was nasty. I don't know what year it was. It had a paper tag, so it could have been a 25, but it was nice.
So if you've been under a rock, there's been a lot going on in the actual auto industry, and I think we spoke on the show as far as the Biden administration giving out $1.9 billion to the auto industry to support what they're calling EVs and hybrids, and for all of these plants to open up different things that are solely devoted to hybrids and EVs. So now I'm thinking they're switching gears, and I'm thinking these plants are just going to hybrids. So I'm thinking now the hybrid is probably going to be the way that they're going. EVs are very struggling.
They're going to miss out. Nothing that's ever like when people had a drastic change in something, whether it be cars, clothing, or whatever, it went 100% that way. Electric is the future. You can either get on board or just don't make it. That's just it. All that we go cancel the electric SUV. Okay, you might want to do too much. It's going to cost too much. Say that. But no, like you said when we first started talking about this, that's the future. You might as well get on board.
Well, they ain't got no choice because they accepted the money, so they got to do something. It's not going to be combustion, so it's got to be a fusion between the two, because you can't do all of that stuff in the same plant. The ecosystem is just not there. So I don't know. What do you think, Miss TJ?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
What do you think about the EV slowing down in sales and them going to maybe a hybrid? I guess a hybrid outcome.
I think the infrastructure is just not quite ready, and they had to slow it down in order to with the infrastructure. It's interesting because as a Tesla driver and seeing how quickly Tesla is trying to build charging stations and how other cars are now using the Tesla charging stations, if these other brands continue to make EVs, it's going to be very hard for the infrastructure to withhold all of those cars charging if you don't have, charge available at home. So, yeah, that's why they're going towards a more of a hybrid kind of direction. And Ford sells a lot of cars.
They do.
Can you imagine putting out how many of these SUVs and there's not enough places for people to charge?
Right.
But now it's interesting you said that about charging. My wife and I, today is Thursday, I think it was either Saturday or Sunday, we went and test drove a Rivian R1S, which is a SUV. It's about a Tahoe size SUV. It's all electric. A plug comes with it. It's a 220, like your stove or your washer dryer. And they only recommend you charge it 85% unless you're going to travel, long distance or whatever. But
you said it was a Rivian. Which Rivian was it?
Rivian R1S. It's the
R1S.
SUV. Okay. Yes. And it comes with a plug, a 220 plug. Of course, you'll have to have one put in the garage or wherever you're going to park your car. But in the time from, say you get home, say 9:30, 10, if you start charging your car at 10:30, however much you burnt, it will put what amounts to 3/4 of a tank or battery charge on it in the morning by the time you get up. So the supercharger is for if you're out doing a lot of driving or whatever, or if you're going to you want to do something real quick. But they are making the technology now to where you can actually do the majority of your charging at home. Whereas with Tesla, I'm quite sure you guys can attest to this, the charging at home is so slow, you might as well not even do it. But that was one of the things that he told my wife and I about when we were driving that car, is that now charging at home is more feasible because it's done when you're not driving. You don't have to, it's not a rush thing unless you want to go to a supercharger, and the Rivian is adaptable to all chargers. So there's no.
Well, you just got to have level 2. Like level 1 is just regular outlet. Level 2 is going to be your washer dryer.
Yeah, the 220. The 220
that. Mm-hmm. That is definitely much better. But if you don't have that and you haven't converted that type of power in your garage, then it's basically it's 1 kilowatt per hour,
which is nothing.
Okay. That is well, it equates to about 2%, 1.5–2% per hour.
That's at the regular charge, though.
Yes,
at the 110 outlet.
Yeah, it's.
But that thing is so nice, man.
Yeah, the new chargers are capable of doing. I know the Tesla ones up to 250 kilowatts per hour. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And if it's charging at that rate, the part that people don't understand is when you're charging a electric vehicle, unless you're super low, like meaning under 8%, you can't even charge at that rate. So, you know what I'm saying? So you'll start off at a super fast rate, and as you get fuller and fuller, the rate goes down, 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 and down. So once you get above 80 and 90, your charge rate comes way down, and it's going to take longer.
Right, because the car it understands how to accept the charge, and it doesn't want you to do like you would do your phone, like
and damage.
We know it's bad to leave your phone plugged up all night, but a lot of us do it, and that damages the battery. Well, this car is smart enough, and I don't know about the rest of them, but this one will stop. It'll let you know where that's enough charging now. Don't charge no more until you get down to this percentage, or wait a certain amount of time. But that thing is nice. And leg room.
I do like this though. I like
leg room in that. In the back seat is captain chairs, the second row. I can sit in the back seat behind my wife, and my wife is 5'10". So me at 6'4", being able to sit in the second row with plenty of leg room is amazing for that. And it has a third row, and it still has storage in the back and in the front, of course.
The ones I've seen on the road look very, very good. I ain't gonna hold you. I do like them, and I've been hearing good things about Rivian. The only bad thing I've heard is the prices haven't came down. Tesla has came down, but these prices have not came down
until they flood the market. I don't think they will.
And I'm hearing Rivian is having issues with profitability, and they're losing their ass right now. So, yeah.
Does it cost a lot to convert your outlet to charge? No, you'll have to add one. It's not the same big outlet that's behind your dryer with that big plug. That's a 220. It's behind your stove if you have electric, and it's behind your dryer. Those are only two things in your house that have that take 220 volts. Outside of your air conditioner, which there's no outlet for that. That's a straight shot to the panel. But those are the only three things in your house that should take 220 volts.
If you use that outlet, you can do a full charge in roughly 10 to 12 hours, which isn't bad. And that's damn near like overnight. So when you get home from work and you plug your car up, by the time
that's
you
100%.
Yeah. You
but the guy said, like you told me, they don't recommend you do 100% charge on any electric vehicle unless you're from the travel,
long
a pretty good distance. Because at 85% it's just like 100%, but you don't waste as much time. And you're not burning the battery. So
correct. Yeah. So there you have it.
I'm telling you, if I had the down payment, because they wanted to trade our car. Oh, we'll give you such and such. Yeah, but $1,000 a month. What would have been like 11 something a month? That's the only reason I don't have it. But you know what's crazy? I know some people paying $1,100 a month for chargers and challenges.
True.
That's facts.
Yeah,
that's facts.
True.
And I thought about it, but that I can't pay the same kind of payment a month for my car that I pay for my house. or even more. That to me is ass backwards. Because you can't live in that. Well, you can live in it, but nah.
Mm-hmm. He ain't lying. All right. Like a dude from Coming to America. He ain't lying. Anyway, so coming up, we got a couple guests coming up first. She needs no introduction. Some of y'all may have seen her, and some of y'all may have not. She has been in the Atlanta market, and we're happy to have her. We've been trying to get her on for several shows now, and we finally got to kidnap her and bring her on the show. So without further ado, I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on this young lady. I don't have much. Hold on. God dang it. Did I mess up? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I was ready. But no. I got it. There it is. Okay. So she hails from the great state of South Carolina. All right, and I'm gonna try to read some of this stuff, which I know nothing about, and then Skip can chime in because I know nothing about this area, but this young lady does. So she's quoted as being humble, but definitely some pressure. Right? She is the driver of a 2004 Tahoe Z71. I know what that is, and it's on 26 by 14. I know what those are, but now this part gets a little shaky. I don't know what a 6.5 MT 818s I don't know what that means, so Skip gonna have to break that down. What's a my 5? I don't know what that is. And then she got 30. Now this part, she has 30 DS18s, and DS18 is a speaker brand, so I get that. So she got 30 DS18s, mids and highs. She's got 6 Stetson. Bravo. There it is. He got it. Bravo 8KSs. Yeah.
8,000 watt amp.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yes.
So Skip is going to be our senior correspondent on all things audio because I don't know shit about car audio. I'm from Pioneers and Kenwood. Do they still even make them? I don't know. Queen Kong. Not sorry if I butchered that, but I don't know.
Well, maybe you should have let me read it. But anyway, what's happening,
Wow.
Welcome. Right. You got to explain some of this stuff. You got to explain some of this stuff.
We finally got the legend.
Yeah.
The illustrious.
A woman. Woo. A woman.
Oh my God. Here we go. The queen.
Women power. Look, women.
We there.
Kong herself. For y'all that don't know, she got one of the baddest SUVs out there. I'm talking about man or woman, girl or boy, whoever, builder, what have you. The truck is legendary just because of what she's done before her name even started popping the way it is. And now she treks across the bottom eastern part of the United States, going to car shows and critiquing them. So, Miss Queen Kong, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
No, I'm just a regular,
regular
female, mom, wife, that enjoys cars,
so modest,
music, having fun, vibing, traveling, and that's it. That's just what I like to do. That's what makes me happy.
That was up. So tell us about your truck, 2004. Mark done messed up everything. So tell us how many subs you got.
Go down for him, everything.
Right. So he said you had 8 Stetson 8K amps. That's on your mids and highs. What do you have on your base?
Those are on the subs.
Oh, those are on the subs, the 8Ks. Okay.
Yep. 8K per sub. So 6 subs and an 8K per sub. For the mids and highs, I think I have about 10. 10.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 on each side. 10 of them.
And there y'all go, just to get a look at a truck. But wait a minute.
Y'all get ready the morning of a car show. How you happier? You wake up earlier for a car show than you do for work. Hey, you get up, you ready to let's go.
Why is he all in front of the car? Is that on your page?
I have no idea. I'm trying to find just a regular shot. There we go. That's a beautiful shot right there.
I was in Atlanta.
So Is that a candy paint job, regular paint job, spruce
It
up
is a
paint
candy
job?
paint
Tell us a
job.
little bit about
It is a
that.
candy paint job. It's Tamco OG Red.
Okay. Now, your love of music, I have it, so I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But what drew you to loud music and to do a bill of this stature?
So some people know, a lot of people don't know. So the whole ply pressure thing comes from. So I was into music already. I was always that female that, hey, if a man can do it, I can do it too. So when I got into music, I wanted to, just put something bigger, better than what the men had. I came to Orangeburg, or South Carolina State, and then I met my best friend, Nick Abraham, and he was an installer at that time. So then I left, joined the military, came back to Orangeburg, and I didn't know anybody. It was about 10 years since I came back. I only knew him. So I hit him up, hey, all right. So as time went on, I said I bought a Tahoe. I bought a different Tahoe. It had a sunroof in it. So when I bought that Tahoe, I said I want to do something different. I want to do something nobody else has done. So in that Tahoe, I actually had 221s. So, yeah. So I had 221s, incriminated audio. And it just, I don't know, just the feeling, just the having fun, just the beat. So he actually, when I bought the other Tahoe, he was in our yard, getting the measurements and dimensions for it and everything he was supposed to do. He left our house. Somebody hit him and killed him. So memorial bill, he was supposed to get the Tahoe the next day. I got the last picture of it, in the Tahoe. I like to take pictures. I like memories. So he was in the back of the Tahoe. I said, let me take this picture right quick, So, and then that happened. So the build is actually a memorial build. Red is really his color. That's his thing. But the box and everything, the dimensions were exactly what he grew up.
Oh, he's in the wheelchair. Okay.
And also, hold on, I've been on the scene for a hot minute, and I have never seen anybody sign an autograph. That's crazy. You signing autographs?
Yeah, I signed a lot. That was Slamology. I signed a lot of autographs out there.
See, the dude got his T-shirt with all those autographs on it.
Yeah,
you make a name for yourself, market. It's out there.
It was
I guess my name ain't nothing.
Slamology was different. Yeah, Slamology was a different experience. That was my first, traveling all the way to Indiana. That was my first big show.
It opened your eyes to some stuff on it.
Yeah, so I didn't know that people really follow me like that. I really didn't know. I was just, like I say, humble. I really didn't know. And when I got out there, it was like, oh, that's you. Hey, can I take a picture? Can I get your autograph? I was just like, it was overwhelming. Like,
Ooh, look at that.
No, I've watched many of your videos where people actually sit in the truck with you and to see their face shake, or just them covering their ears.
Yeah.
Like that, and seeing just the wind blow things in the car is really amazing. How often do you do that? Do you do that every show?
Yeah, if I can, as long as I don't have a sub blown like I do now, I'll do it every show that I can, just to, they say that, hey, can I get in? Can I experience it? Some people may stay in the whole song that I play, a minute or whatever. Some people may stay in 5 seconds. Hey, this is enough. Let me out.
So do you replace a lot in playing the music that loud? Do you end up replacing things, mirrors, side mirrors, things like that?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Do you end
tear
up
up a lot of stuff and have to replace it?
Oh yeah. Subs, pieces. I got a piece that blew off the speaker, the cone from this last weekend. I got a piece of the cone.
Wow.
My husband brought
Have
it to
you
me.
torn your firewall up yet?
Oh no, because I got a steel cage in there. So that's not just wood. I got the outline with a steel cage.
Oh, okay. Well, the firewall gonna be next.
Well,
I hate to say it, but it's coming.
I'm about to tear it down and redo it. So it has about a month. I got a month before, so if it don't tear down in a month, but I got about a month.
Yeah, I've seen people tear the door panels up, the metal behind those speakers, tear all of that up, rip it. The steering column, knock it loose, break the motor in the window, rip the roof. Yeah.
See,
So
I honestly don't want to do that just because I do. I mean, I have it on the trailer sometimes, but I do drive it, so I still want to make sure I make it back. You know, so the whole blowing out the windshield, I don't want to do that, especially if I know I drove it down there. I'm not trying to do that. I'm a sandbag. I'm gonna give you what I'm gonna give you, so I can make it back home.
There you go.
No, I'm not about to. No.
But you know, guys at my club, that's a badge of honor for them. They gotta blow a windshield. They gotta tear something up just to say they did it.
I don't need to.
They got that kind of money though. That's what they spend their money on.
I mean, I got a little bit of money too, but I just like I say, I drive it. Now, if I know what's going on the trailer, no, because I know most of the time I have shows that I want to go to back to back. And I don't like disappointing people. Like I've been doing most of the time with that blown sub and something wrong with my box. So going to shows back to back, I don't have time during the week to pull any subs or replacement stuff like that. So
wow. Okay, so two-part question. How much of this is actually your vision all the way, and how much trial and error did you have to go through to get to this great result? Like, it just seems like you made this look so easy. Like, how hard was this, and how much of it is actually your vision? Because this is gonna sound real bad. Most people just think women go in some place and they go, "Hey, give me a bunch of speakers and make it look pretty and pay for it." Right, like how much
this ain't a paint job.
break it down. With this build.
Okay, so the truck was tan at first. Let me try to break this down. So the trial and error. Actually, my brothers, my builder, and my husband can tell you the most. I'm that female. The way the errors that went down, it was a whole lot of phone conversations, cussing out. Hey, I'm calling the builder. I said, you better get this done. I said, I knew we didn't talk about this. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? It I can get like that. Like I ain't one of them. Hey, I'm gonna get like that. I'm ready to drive down. I don't play that. So, but trial and error. So we'll say nothing was wrong too much with it. That's the second paint job. So within a year. So that paint job that you see there, that's the second one. Yeah. As far as like I say, the error that I have now, that sub right behind my head is the one that's giving me problems now. I really haven't even been able to demo since April, like give actual demos like I'm used to, because that sub and that box is giving me a little bit of problems. I had some alternator problems. It was charging too high. I went to go drive to a show. It jumped up to 16.4. And me, how I get mad, I know I want to make the show. Hey, y'all better call whatever transport y'all know fast, real fast, because I got to make it to this show. And it's been a lot of
boy, you blow them batteries out the back. Well, no, you got C-Max, so C-Max can hold up to 18, but you can't turn your amps on.
I don't like that.
Right, but you can't turn your amps on that high.
Yeah, so it's been a lot. Yeah, and matter of fact, I was leaving the shop in Atlanta to go to Alabama, even though it was only an hour away. But as soon as I pressed the gas, it jumped up, and I said, "Hold on, something's wrong," And we got to go ahead and put this on the transport to get it down there. But it's a lot of. I don't like wasting my time. To me, wasted time costs more than wasted money. You know what I'm saying? I don't like wasting my time. I like to, if I say, you say you can get it done this time, let's come on and push this. Let me know if you feel that you can't. Just communicate with me.
That's right.
But like I say, I like to.
So I have a question. As a woman who gets started with audio, what are some questions they should ask the installer? What are some important questions that they would need to know to ask their installer? Or even how to choose an installer?
First of all, have a budget set. Like anything else, have a budget set. Hey, what can you do with what I want that'll fit in this budget? That's the first thing, because of course they'll if you don't know anything about it, they'll try to
upsell the hell out of you.
If you don't know anything about it, they'll try to shit you. Have a set mind of what you want. Talk to somebody else, not even just a shop, just any friend or anybody you know, or just message somebody, you know, to give you a little bit of knowledge on audio. Have them on the phone when you go there, because like I say, these shops will try to get you. So that's my thing. Just have a set budget. What's the time frame you can get it done? How long, you know, how can you get me on your books? I would also, whatever you can purchase yourself. I don't like to give shop the money and be like, y'all go ahead and buy it. Oh no, let me get it and I'll bring it to y'all. You know, so.
And the biggest thing to add on to that answer, the biggest thing is, say you, Miss TJ, you want 2 18s like what I have in my Suburban. You said, Skip, I want that. I said, well, that ain't what you want. You want 2 10s or you want 2 12s. Now you have what you need for your car from a person that understands what the car will hold. And then you're going to say, well, who going to do it? Well, go check him out. Tell them you got this much to spend and see what they say. And we're going to comparison shop it away. And then you're going to want to see some of the stuff they've done.
Right.
Whose car have you built? Well, what have you done? Show me something. Don't tell me about it, because I can talk your head off.
Yeah.
So, and just like anything else, this game, there is no final build. It ain't done. You always want to add something. You always want to go stronger, bigger, louder, you know. So unless you're just looking for Sunday morning music, Sunday evening music, you know what I mean? Just something to play every now and then. This ain't the game.
It's really not. That's why I'm doing another build, because I'm tired of. I would say I'm tired of. But once you get to a point, like after every show, you're dumping money into it, you know, I done blew this, I done blew that. Now let me go ahead and fully build something and leave it at that. You know, I'm still happy with one, but those subs are not cheap at all.
That's right.
So
okay,
we interviewed Kenny from what was the name of his audio
Sound
place?
by the
Skip.
Pound. Sound by the Pound.
Yes, and he made a lot of really great points about audio. I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. Sometimes the quality of it. Well, yes, not just the science of it, but his boxes are not the most ornate, but he can give you a better sound. How do you find the balance? Your speakers look great in your car and they sound amazing. So how did you find the balance in that? You got a great look with an optimal sound. Everybody can't do that. How did you arrive there?
So at first, when my truck was 10 and I just had the 618s, you know, you can, once you hear it back on the videos and you just hear mostly the bass, you're just like, oh, it's lacking something. So that's when I got the back doors done. So when I'm giving a demo, I can close my front doors, have the back doors open for everybody that's standing outside. They can hear it. And me, I'm definitely about clarity. I like it to be clear. I don't want it to be extremely loud and distorted. I like mine to be clear. That's why I do a lot of videos on the, you know, the clarity of it. So, and then again, like me, you can understand, I'm still a female. I like mine to be pretty. I want it to look good, you know, so the color, the custom speaker pods and stuff like that. So that's how I came, you know, to put everything together. It was just like, I still want it to look good. I want it to smell good. I want it to sound good. So I knew it had to be a balance. Once I didn't have the back doors, I knew it had to be a balance. If I'm giving demos and I'm out here like that all the time, it has to be a balance, because like right now, like my subs aren't playing well, but I still go to these shows and I can throw these doors open, vibe, play the music,
exactly,
you know, and to still have a good time with it. So,
right.
And another part to add on to that, like how our subs are in the back, everybody's is pretty much the same when it comes to that, unless you want to show them a different way. So it's just like when you do makeup, and I'm taking a wild guess with the makeup because I've never worn it, but you have to put one thing on to make the other one work. You know, put a color on top of a color, like you're creating colors. So when the box is built, then you build everything else around it. Then you beautify it. You see what I'm saying? So it does. You don't go in thinking the box has to be this way because I want the truck alert a certain way, because the box has to be what it has to be to get the sound. You build around it and you beautify the box, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it does.
That's exactly. Mine wasn't exactly built to. When my builder did it, they weren't supposed to be inverted, but I like that look. You know, so I think that's what's giving me the little bit of issues now. It's like, hey, we got to invert this. We got to switch it up. So in the long run, it wasn't really built for that, and I had to take that, you know, to the chin. That's me. I had to take that to the chin because he already told me. But me as a female,
but having only blown one, no, you're doing good. To invert them in a box that it wasn't designed for, to have only blown one, that you're doing very good.
I'm doing good right now, but like I said, I can't demo like I want to, like I'm used to demoing. You know, so it kind of hurts me because I feel like I'm disappointing people, especially when I go to shows and that's what it's known for. Like, hey, can I get a demo? I can't really do that for you right now. I give you a little,
you got to keep a spare.
A little onesie too. Hey, but no, it's not that. It's just the box right now. Like I said, because it wasn't built for that. So
interesting.
Okay, then this player. So
okay, so we can't let you get out of here without. Hold on. You were recently in the news talking about judges, and me and Skip came on your TikTok, and we kind of talked about it there. So it might not be strange to a lot of people, but it may be strange to some that this is somebody that competes in car audio that's talking about judging car shows, which traditionally the worlds don't intersect. But with your build is so special, you can compete in both worlds, sound competition and car shows.
Right. So, I was in the car shows before car audio. A lot of people don't know that. I've been doing this since, you know, I was in South Carolina. I used to live in Tennessee, Kentucky area, Clarksville, back in 2005, 2006. So, you know, I've been going to the car shows since, you know, I grew up in going to car shows. You know, it's just that car audio, you know, car audio is kind of my thing, but like I say, I like because my build is painted, it's on the wheels, it's still clean, so it's still car show-ish as well. And me, my culture, I'm not always prone to car audio shows. I like some of these backyard shows, some of these other shows, some of these us shows. You know what I'm saying?
The local shows, the smaller shows, like, mom and pop shows.
Yeah, my old school shows, hood shows, whatever you want to call them. So that's why I still do that. I still do all of that. So when I started to notice, but nobody else wanted to speak on it, or nobody wanted to feel like they were being, you know, wanted to be blackballed. I don't care about nothing. I'm gonna pay my money to get whatever get done. You ain't gonna blackball me because I'm not dependent on you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do nothing about that. So if I'm gonna speak on your show and I feel like you just threw a show together to get some money, you a car show scammer. You can't do that. You messing up the culture. You cannot you cannot do that. People, especially the people come from out of town or they just traveling and they don't know, they just see a little flyer. Oh, I'm gonna go to this car show, and you get there and it's trash. You messing it up just because you're throwing, but people don't want to hear that. People don't want that constructive criticism. They don't want you to tell them when you wrong. Hey, your judging was wrong. You didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. Everybody has their different styles or whatever, but when you know, or when the masses are saying, "Well, how did that win over that? Well, how did you overlook this? Did you look at this? They didn't even have their hood up, their doors open. So how they won best of this?" People don't want to hear that, you know. And I'm saying, you know, I'll take that because it's fine with me. I kind of been slacking with doing like how I should have, but I'll get my, you know, get it set up like I need to. But it's needed. It's needed to weed out people that's just doing it for the money, and people saying that the car show community is not like how it was back in the day, and this is the reason why. Y'all just letting people come in. Y'all let them, and I'm not, to anybody that's watching, okay? When I say this, please just take it as a grain of salt and just know what went to 2 shows this weekend. Both of these shows are thrown by racers. Street racers. Y'all know who. Y'all know who. They used to be a team. But they're not on the car show side. which is no problem. I just feel like y'all should reach out to someone on the car show side to help y'all with it. Because now you got all these videos floating around. We went to CC. It's no problem, CC. You hear me? You see it? It's no problem. We went to CC's show. It was on a Sunday, which is, already a kind of little thing. But he brought Kenny from I-95, Steve with Olive Oil, and they team up there. Mr. Goddammit and Shauna P. All right. So you have the whole, who you needed, the social media, everybody. But the promotion of it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? You can't base it off of, I got these named people coming. You still got to promote. You still got to tap in with somebody, get your layout right, get your trophies right. All that. Like, if my team wouldn't have showed up, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to the street team. We really made that show. With cars.
One of the things is people go off of how popular they see themselves.
Yeah.
So if I say I'm throwing a show, Skip, I'm throwing a show and I don't advertise it, I'm depending on my popularity and my notoriety to bring people. And I know CC. Well, I know of CC.
Yeah, right.
We've been in the same circles, talked to him, shook his hand, no more than that.
Right.
Good dude, down to earth dude. I've been knowing him since him and Donkmaster used to run together. That's how long he's been going. But I think with his Instagram blowing up the way it does every time he goes live, he mentioned it. He said something about it, and that was enough in his mind.
Right.
So as a car show enthusiast, I can't judge him for that because I know what he is. He is a racer. He's a old school donk racer. So he's expecting his crowd to come out deep. And everybody else that comes, that's just a plus. But let's put him to the side because he's not the leeches that we're talking about. We're talking about the people that don't have a car, number one. Number two, don't support if they do have a car and they throw more car shows than the law allowed, number three. Those are the leeches or the scammers or the money grabbers of the car world. I spoke on it, and I don't know if did I call somebody's name before? I will, but I hadn't because I don't want to be perceived a hater. But I will say, if I say it once, I say it twice. And you hit on it, and that's just what it is. And people need to understand that.
People need to understand you can't if you're as an individual throwing multiple car shows a year, you're not giving anybody else that time. You're not giving anybody else that weekend.
Right.
Nobody else wants to step on anybody else or infringe on that. As I
they do it here.
It's been talked about here now. Because it's like, hey, give me a break. I don't know which one to go to. But I also want to touch on as well when I want people to stop feeling like local people don't support people. Because when everybody's hollering city to city, state to state, hey, I'm going city to city, state to state because I don't want to see the same cars that I saw last weekend.
Right.
That's at a show this weekend. So where I'm going, city to city, state to state. So don't feel like I'm purposely not supporting. It's just I want to see something different. Like when I come down there, most of the time it might be a show up here, but I want to see something different. My husband wants to see something different. My brother wants to see something. My brother came all the way to North Carolina when we came to that show, all the way from North Carolina, just that day, just because he wanted these short beds. That's what he wanted to see.
Right.
So we bring the family into it. We brought both our families of kids. You know what I'm saying? It's something different you want to see, but
that's right.
It's a whole lot of feeling of people feel like you hating on them in the car game, and it's not that. It's just times have changed, car shows have changed. You just want to expand. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that notoriety if you want to do something different. Staying local. Some people may want to stay local. Some people may want to, keep that. But if you want to expand, especially if you have a business, a car related business, and you're staying local, you're bragging on, oh, I'm this of the city, I'm that of the city, but you're staying local. You might go to North Carolina, but you're not, I don't know.
But see, the thing is, people
They don't
don't
want to hear the
think,
truth.
they don't think on a large scale when they think about how big and important these car shows are. They don't think about the reach. You said it yourself. You didn't realize you were that known, that far away, or that popular. That you went in Indianapolis and oh, that's Queen Kong. That's her. Social media is a beast.
Right.
I still haven't gotten the grasp on it yet, like I should. And these two over here get on me about it all the time because I could be bigger than what I am. Stop. Anyway, lady.
No. Why you hold on. I don't want to interrupt. Hold on. I never even wanted to do all this. It was my brother and my husband. I just wanted to be like, hey, I'm gonna go to a car show here, go to a car show there. My brother and my husband was like, you need to do a logo, you need to do a shirt, you need to post content. I never wanted to do none of that. When I say none of that for real,
but look at what it's done for you, though. Look at where you are now compared to where you saw yourself. Right. You know what I mean? You are a household name when it comes to these clean bills with loud music. So it's what it is. And back to what we were talking about with the car shows, man. People don't think it's as strong or popular as it is. And you have the handful of people that want to reach in and snatch everything out they can and just run off with the bag, so to speak. And they're killing it. You know, you're taking the lifeblood away by ripping people off or charging people these crazy amounts of money and giving them a pinwheel trophy, you know, or having 300-400 people attend your show and having 10 awards. You know, it's just, it's crazy, but it know your audience. I've been preaching this for I don't know how long. Do your research. If it's a Friday and you find out about a car show, call somebody. Hey man, you heard about this show? Who is it? What you think about this? What you think gonna happen? Oh man, I ain't going. That's enough. Or ride by it yourself and just look. It don't hurt to ride by and look. Right.
It's nothing. If it's not too far, go ahead and ride by. But like you know what I'm saying, like you say, the prices of CC show was $100 a car,
and they paid it.
Oh, I paid it because I travel with 2 cars. I always travel. If I'm driving my truck, we always take Denali as well, just in case something happens. So, you know, $200. But the networking,
priceless.
The people that didn't show up, the networking was ridiculous.
Right.
Was ridiculous. Every person that I named, you know, big YouTuber, whoever, got their number. We chopped it up. Talked about this and what we can do going forward.
But I mean, even if you spend $200 and you don't get the networking and it's a bad show, you're gonna feel some type of way. So if you do, you know, spend a good bit, even if the show doesn't look good and you have the networking piece, you still win. You know,
without the networking, I still had to buy. Y'all got to, like I said, it might have been 20 cars at that show. Y'all see the videos? Me and my team, we had a vibe, regardless, a vibe, a whole vibe. And we was out at the track at Dunkmaster show the night before and still had a vibe. Anywhere we go, we just aiming to go to have a good time regardless.
There you go.
That's
what people don't have. That's what nobody has. There's a handful of people I can call on that go to a car show to have fun.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
just to have fun. I don't care if I win a trophy. I ain't worried about it. Don't judge my car. I'm having a ball. I know a handful of people that do that and don't miss a show. So that right there, what you have is special in itself. You have a show-worthy, show-winning type vehicle. On
you
both
ain't got to do none of that. I still had a good time.
There you go.
And we bring that tent. We under the tent. We under the fans. Hey, for anybody who does drink or don't drink, y'all come over there. You want to take a shot? Let's have we playing old school music, new school music. We having a good time. That's it. That's it. We ain't come out there to just sit around and look around. It's hot. We fanning. We mad. I wish I would have spent my money. No. I'd have spent my money. I'm gonna have a good time.
Carnage, BPC. I gotta know you, but I don't know that name. The stuff you're saying, the stuff I'm saying, I've been saying. But
he's the president
of your car club. I'm sorry.
He's the president of the Black Panther Car Club.
Gotcha. Okay, but the things I'm saying are just being reinforced now from someone else who has a name. When I'm saying it, it's almost like I'm griping or complaining. But when someone else is saying it, listen what I'm saying. But I've been saying this, but I was the only one saying it. Like you said, there weren't a lot of people saying it, and you're not scared to say it now. So now that somebody else is saying the same things, people are listening now because, wait a minute, we heard this before. Not in so many words, we're saying the same thing. We're just saying it a different way. So, Carnes, I appreciate what you're saying about the character and everything. But if nobody wants to pay attention to that, how do we fix it?
Right.
But see, it's location based as well. You saying it in your area, they seem like you hating. I'm saying it in my area, it seems like I'm hating.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just.
It has to be, like you said, it has to be said. And the person that's saying it has to be able to stand on it. And I do. You do. And everybody else that will say it will stand on it. It just needs to be put out there. So when they see it, they'll be like, wow. Now I get it. That's what they're talking about. Oh, I see it now. So that's all that is.
That's all it is. And you got to
people.
What do you say?
Lady Icon say that's me. I just want to be cute and have fun.
That's all you got to do. Like I say, you got to go to. I mean, you got to see different things. We even got my team from Alabama, Team No Chill. They coming up all the way to South Carolina, September 21st. To chill with my other team that's here because we vibe so good at the Sundown Show. So they said we vibe so good, we're gonna come from Alabama up to South Carolina to the LGI Fest just to chill, just because all of us gonna get together and chill. Because we vibe, they met each other at one show collectively, all of us, and said we gonna vibe.
There you go. Well, you are cordially invited to
Boom.
A super mega show. Skip Trophies and More, Battle for the Rings, number 5. Going down September 15th. It's only going to run you $50 to get this gorgeous ring he's going to show you after this flyer comes down. Time for this one is 1 to 6. It's going down on the southeast side of the city in Conyers, Georgia at the Tire Discounters. All right. We got a 5-foot largest car club trophy. We got a 4-foot best of show. We got a 50-50 raffle, and we also have great vendors. A time was had last year, and a time will be had this year. Gates open up at 12, but you can come early. We will be there. And without further ado, to see the last ring that he's giving out and the one he's giving out this year, I'm going to go ahead and put him on the single screen because Queen Khan is going to come and want to win this ring. Ooh, what a beauty. What a beauty. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's the other side.
It's all right.
I know.
It's cute.
Now,
It's all
to put what you say, Nighthawk, is what?
It's cute or whatever.
right.
To put it in context of
That's
ring
what it
size,
is.
because I know the internet. This is my wedding band. This is the ring.
And you have a larger wedding ring, honestly.
So y'all, that gives y'all a context of how big this ring is. Super Bowl size rings, that's what they are. I have 50 of these that I give out every year. So yeah, y'all
Skip,
come on. Yes.
let me ask a question because I know already I'm not gonna make it. I'm looking at a date. It's a Sunday. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like to do, I like to sponsor whatever I can. Can I sponsor a ring? You get it made by then?
No, it takes months.
Oh God!
No, these rings. Look, it's completely custom, ma'am. This ain't no weak thing. I had to order myself.
I say if we talk about it tomorrow, it's almost 20, 15, 14, 13 days.
Mm-hmm.
It takes about a month to a month and a half. Even if I was to call now, I think they still have the mold but I still wouldn't have it by. I can't be sure that I'll have it by the 15th.
Okay, let me
I
ask
ordered
you.
these rings in June.
Okay, so I don't know how far because I'm not. I mean, I'm kind of from y'all area, Hogansville, Newman, LaGrange. But how far is the show from Macon?
Oh no, it's on the according to Macon, it's on the east side of Atlanta. So you're looking at 2 hours minimum from Macon.
Yeah, it's southeast
Now
Atlanta.
coming from South Carolina, you're closer. Well, now you ain't
And
close.
Macon
Let me
is
stop
straight
that.
south.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to make a show in Macon. So we're gonna see. I'm trying to make a show in Macon. We come back up. You know.
That's still a stretch.
Look,
Unless you
don't
just
kill yourself, man. I know where your heart at. If you can't make it, you can't make it.
Myself, my transporter's in chat. This them. Shit. My transporter's in chat. Hey,
everybody,
Mr. Let's Get It. My transporter's in the chat.
But let me say this. I want 10,000 cars to come to my show. Do I expect 10,000? No. I expect what I get. So don't nobody put yourself out there. Be too tired to come and all that. Man, it's going to be another show. You understand me? I'm not greedy like that. I want to, like you said, I'm here to have a good time, give away a one-of-a-kind award, make a memory, have some fun, and go home. So if it's going to stretch you too thin, man, I'll see you next time.
We'll talk about that.
What it is.
I'll send some. You know, I like to send stuff.
I got you, but I don't want nobody to do that. You know how bad that'll make me feel if something happened, God forbid, on the highway, you trying to come to my show and you ain't getting no rest or, whatever the case may be. No, just no. I ain't
say about getting no rest. I was just trying to find which way, was it?
Oh, no, you got to come straight 75 in Atlanta. Get on 75.
I'm gonna get my rest. I don't play about that. I'm nap queen. I don't play that. I'm gonna take a nap upon a nap. Oh no.
Okay. Dog.
So there you have it. Anyway. You heard it here first. Queen Kong is coming to Battle for the Ring. So y'all get ready. If you haven't seen it, you want a demo. She's giving out demos. It's a great time.
Hold on.
She
said she's gonna try. She didn't say she was definitely definitive.
So see you there. See you there.
And as far as the music goes, I said it last year. I will not have loud packs there because they're just too disrespectful with how loud they can be to everybody else that don't want to hear it. For the guys that's coming with the demo machines like Miss Queen Combs, we're going to be able to do it moderately. What that means is she's going to be able to demo 2 or 3 songs, turn it off, and so on and so forth, according to how many bills we have, if she makes it. But I don't want all of my guys from Shut It Down Boys to show up with all their demo vehicles thinking they could just demo all day, because we can't do that. Right. We just can't. So that's what it is.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Queen Kong, what you got coming up next? What shows are you definitely looking forward to going before the season ends?
Let me shout out the team. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. LGI Fest, September 21st. Union County Dragway. Street Team, South Carolina. No Chill from Alabama is already slated to come up. We didn't reserve RVs and all. It's Team No Sleep between all of us. Team No Sleep. So that's my main show.
When is it?
September 21st. But before that, September 5th, 14th. Big Meet Your Lady Show in Macon. That's why I asked.
Okay.
So Big Meet Your Lady Show in Macon. So come down to that. Labor Day weekend, Charlotte, North Carolina. So it's okay. Let me tell you something. I'll be so glad when car show season over with, so I can rest.
You all over the place. That's right. You travel. That's what's up. So how can they get a hold of you? I know you're big on TikTok, Instagram. Go ahead and shout those out. Y'all please follow her. She's
Instagram,
a legend for sure.
Instagram, Queen Kong, QWUEEN _Kong. TikTok, of course. Well, just look me up on Leela Ray on Facebook or however. Just search Queen Kong. Send me a request, add me. However.
There you go.
That's right.
All right, ladies.
Miss
One of the
Queen
legends.
Cone, Miss Leela Ray, better known as Queen Cone, dog.
Y'all heard it here first. We like to support the ladies. We like to give it up for the ladies, and you're definitely top tier, elite, legendary when it comes to the ladies representing. And you can stand toe to toe with any man in the game when it comes to car audio and car shows. So, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you coming on the show. Don't be a stranger. Hopefully we'll catch you on those TikTok streets and those Instagram streets, and hopefully you can make it down here for the Battle for the Rings, because that would be great to actually see you in person and get to meet you and shake your hand. We appreciate you, darling. Y'all give it up for the Queen Cone.
Y'all see it? I just say how that meme go down. You see it. You see it.
Oh,
All y'all that don't know, if you've been blind, this is what y'all could have had the last 4 years. What these for? Because this was in 2016. But yeah, these are the 5 battle rings that have been given out. This one is the one that'll be given out this year in 3 weeks now. So yeah,
we're gonna start calling you Eddie Rang Jr.
No. What's
Eddie
the guy
Rang Jr.
from Marvel that got all the Infinity Stones?
Greenlit.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
Thanos.
just need a few days to hit, and then you would look like Thanos.
All right, what's up, everybody in the chat? A lot of y'all ain't seen in a minute. What's up, Soldier Girl? What's up, Blue Devil? What's up, brother? Happy belated birthday, Blue Devil. We had a lot of birthdays recently. Happy birthday to everybody that we have. Yeah, a lot of birthday folks out there.
Happy anniversary. See, you made me forget that fast.
Yeah, you poking the bell, TJ.
Secret Society celebrated their second annual anniversary last week. I meant to shout them out. So happy anniversary to Secret Society. Yeah. Happy birthday to my little brother Skeet.
It's today.
Oh,
yes.
Skeet Too Funny on all social media platforms. Skeet Too Funny. Happy birthday, little brother. He's at a football game, enjoying it with watching his son on a Thursday. I think he plays for JV or freshman or one of those.
Anyway, shout out people in the chat. Hold on. I saw Mr. Let's Get It from South Carolina. I saw Sheena Gaston. She was on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Icon King, Lady Icon, Soldier Girl. Miss Carmelita's been on. Okay, then. We see you, baby. We see. Carnage, of course. Talk with him. Who else? Demetrix Sally. We apply pressure. So I'm assuming he's from South Carolina.
Yep.
Soldier
Girl. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Here at Atlanta Carcast, it's all about cars. Anything's on 4 wheels. We talk about it, all car shows, car culture. We wanted to get into a conversation about sub clubs, and I don't think we're going to have any time, but we're going to put a pin in that. We want to talk about, is it beneficial to have a sub club inside of a club? When I used to be a part of a club, there were situations where they had little cliques, quote unquote, inside clubs. And is that still a thing? And
drama.
Is it still frowned upon?
That's full drama. And every club that's had it is broken up.
Right.
Yes. I think that's
every single club that's had that has broken up. That's just like having a sub wife. No. You're going to have a wife. Now, you can have a side chick or whatever you want, but if you get caught, what's going to happen? So having a club inside of a club is just asking for drama.
So it's our job to kind of educate some of the newer clubs. Maybe they don't know that, so they won't fall victim to some of these things like that to happen in the future. Coming up next, did you want to introduce our next guest, Miss TJ, or you want me to do it?
You got it, Jack.
Okay, I'm going to take it away, Jack. This guy really doesn't need an introduction. He's been on the show several times. They're doing big things. I think he's the first person that started promoting his next car show a day after his car show. I don't think I've seen that. I think that's got to be the record of promoting the next car show that's 366 days away. The next day. So he really needs representing Theme Cars R Us, representing the theme team, owner and proprietor. I'm gonna use that word a lot of the Batman.
Say that word again.
what is it? Proprietor.
Don't worry.
Papaya.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Owner and I'm trying to be like Shannon Sharp. That's what he say on his little podcast.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. He
Club
say
Shay
words
Shay.
wrong.
Anyway. Mr. Batman, aka Mackle.
Michael.
He'll say it again.
Proprietor.
Oh my God. What's going on, panel? What's happening? What's happening, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Tia? What's up, Skip? What's up, Mark? What's up, Nighthawk? What's happening, y'all?
What's up,
What up,
man?
man?
Hey, so this is what I want to do real quick. I want to thank y'all for letting me come on and discuss this real quick. I put the flyer out there for the thing that we're gonna be doing, the showcase. That's what I'm naming it now. The things that we got going on, I'm gonna start naming them showcase. So we got a showcase going on. We got several, but the first one we got going on is gonna be Dragon Con showcase. It's gonna be during Dragon Con. We're gonna be staging the cars at the Hyatt. Outside the Hyatt, where you see the valet is, we're gonna stage the cars there. We already have 10 cars that we're gonna have staged there. And if you see on the flyer, not just on the flyer, but you'll see all the other cars I listed in there. Other 10 theme cars that I got in there. But I want to let everybody know who's watching and who's not watching. Somebody can spread the word that we're not ignoring you. We're giving everybody a chance, and we try to reach out to everybody. I just want to make sure everybody understands that we're not just picking certain people to do this and not calling you and not contacting you, because like the theme for this Dragon Con right here is villains versus heroes. So it's just the way it's falling, just like with the circus. With the Soul Circus, I reach out to a group. When that group went through, when I went to the next group, I'm trying to fix it where everybody getting all kind of exposure. That's the whole point of theme cars. Theme cars is to help other theme cars out here to get exposure. And where we're going, like when we stage them at the Hyatt, we're going to get a lot of exposure. We're going to get plenty of exposure this weekend. So if y'all can come out and support your local theme car characters that's out there. If you can, if you're not too busy, we got two. Matter of fact, last year we only had one time that we did it, and that was from 12. We did it. It was like from 12 to like 2. Well, we did such a good job at what we did at the Hyatt last year. They want us to come back and bring more cars. So that's when I reached out and got more theme cars to come in. So now we're going to do it this time. We're going to do the showcase at the Hyatt twice. We're going to do the first one is going to be from like 12 to 2. Then we're going to leave, and they want us to come back at about 8 o'clock that night and do it from 8 until.
So pretty much the ones that's going to be later on the night are going to be lit up, have turned the lights on and everything else.
Exactly.
Will it be the same set of cars, or will it be a whole nother set?
It'll be the same set of cars.
Oh, okay.
Same set of cars. So what happened with that was that last year we did the first set of cars that day. That night, me and Pennywise, me and Drea was out riding that night, and it was probably about about 8 o'clock, 8 and almost 9 o'clock. So we was getting. I said, "You want to go back downtown?" She said, "Yeah, let's go back downtown." So I called my contact at the Hyatt, who was handling the Dragon Con, talked to her, and I said, "Hey, how you feel about us coming back down?" And I said, and she was like, "All the cars?" I said, "No, it's just me and Pennywise, me and my wife." She was like, "Yeah, just come on down." We went down, just me and Drea. We staged our cars, and when I tell you, I got plenty of video of it, but when I tell you we shut it down, it blew their mind so much. So the general manager of the Hyatt came out there and said, "Hey, next year, we want you guys to come back next year, and we're going to do it different because we want to see you guys' cars at night." Because they said when we seen them in the daytime, we didn't know that they looked like this. So
right.
now
They're going to give you a free hotel room?
Think about that spotlight now.
That's the other second thing I want to put out there. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you so much. I want to let everybody know we're just staging our cars. We're not getting paid no money for this. It's all for you to do is just get exposure. I'm asking people, would they do it? No, you're not gonna get a free room for the night, and you're not going. We're not getting no money. We're not.
They gotta give me something. I
doing
all my time.
we doing this for free. And if you don't want to do it, hey, that's fine.
That's right. There's some more cars out there.
But it's for the exposure. If you know, like they say, it was in the AJC today. Over 70,000 people gonna be there. When we were there that day and that night, we got so much exposure. It's ridiculous. So that's what I say. I just want people to understand. No, we're not getting paid for this. You're not getting no money, nothing like that.
Right. Get your name out there. Grow your brand.
Yes, that's it. That's it. And the other thing I want to let everybody know about, other exposure I got coming up is I linked in again with Caffeine and Octane. So Caffeine and Octane, that's gonna be all theme cars, no special cars and nothing like that. It's gonna be all theme cars. But I got a two-part thing with that for us, a showcase with them. October, when they do Caffeine and Octane on October the 6th, the first Sunday of the month, we gonna have theme cars. We're gonna have our own section. We're gonna have gate one. We're gonna have our whole own section like we did last time when Nighthawk and About Their Life had. Hey, I really appreciate that Nighthawk. And if you and Caramel come through and knock that thing out the box again, that'll work. But we had that whole section. We had our own section in. So seeing that what the cars that we had in there, they also do Skip and Tia and Mark when y'all did the broadcasting up at Lanier Racing up there in Brownston.
Yeah.
Now for Halloween, they're doing their Halloween thing up there on the 26th, and they want us to do a showcase up there along with their Halloween. With the drifting and everything they got going on, they want us to do a showcasing up there.
In Brazelton? Brazelton?
Yep. Caffeine and Octane, the lady reached out to me from Caffeine and Octane. That what she want. She said, "Hey, how would you feel about if y'all did also not just the show on Sunday, but come up there and do a showcase up there when we doing our Halloween thing and the drifting?" I said, "Hey, sound good." She said, "Well, see if you can get as many thing cars you can." She said, "I'm gonna send you a link and let everybody know that if anybody registered to want to do it, that it's free. It's free. They don't have to pay nothing."
Theme cars only, though, right?
Yep, theme cars. Yeah, it's theme cars only. But yeah, theme cars only. And you don't have to pay nothing to register your car, get your car in there, for them to be on the showcase.
I also want to give you your credit for what you've done this year. Like you've done a lot this year.
Man,
I think you've done extremely.
Like with the circus, and I'm trying to get everybody exposure, man.
Right. Like you've been so creative. You've thought outside of the box. You've used your networking and a lot of your resources to get our culture a lot of exposure, and that doesn't go unmissed. So we appreciate everything you do for the culture and for the specifically theme cars. So yeah, man, salute.
Hey man, thank y'all so much, and also thank you guys for also letting me come on y'all platform like right now and doing this. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. When it hit me this morning, I said I gotta hit Miss TJ Earl this morning.
Okay, well she ain't tell you the rate, but the bill in the mail.
Okay, all right, I got you. I got you. Sure. I ain't gonna dispute it. Hey man, but I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank y'all so much. And hey, like I say, I'm trying to put this exposure out there. And if ain't nobody doing that this weekend, man, y'all come and support. Man, you got a lot of theme cars gonna be out there. You're gonna have me out there staged at the Hyatt that day and that night. Icon King even say he gonna come out there that night and to see him that night. Man, you're gonna have me, Pennywise, Sherry Deadpool. You're gonna have Nick Green Lantern. You're gonna have Veer. You're gonna have the Predator. You're gonna have Reggie Wolverine. You're gonna have Bob Howard with the Cadillac torch.
Is it? Hold on. Is that Cadillac gold
No,
Black.
or no?
They black.
black.
Why did
It's
I see
black.
a picture of that like it had a chrome gold wrap?
You saw
No,
another
those are the
Cadillac.
same. It looked
That
like
wasn't that one.
That was somebody else's. Come on.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was like, man, Bob killed them hoes.
yeah. So
That's a little upsetting. Okay.
y'all know we're gonna really, man, this weekend right here, we're gonna shut it down because the people at the Hyatt, let me tell you, man, not this Saturday, but last Saturday, me and Drell we was in my car. And we were just riding through. We went downtown to Fellini's, got something to eat, pizza, came back down Peachtree. I said, you know what? Let me just check this parking and see just make how we're gonna be lined up just right. So it was about 10 o'clock at night. Man, I backed up, seeing how we're gonna stage the car. Before you know it, we could barely even get the car. I could barely even close it and leave. People was all around it taking pictures, people pulling up, getting out the car, valet, and just
Him
people,
famous now, Mike. Now, him famous.
man, let me tell you.
Yeah,
Well,
look, he
another
don't know
part
how
is,
to
I
act.
mean,
He's famous now.
Exposure.
His head
Like,
gonna get
literally,
bigger.
Exposure.
Halloween is 53 days from now. Don't ask me how I know that. But people start celebrating Halloween super early. Like theme cars is a Halloween staple at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all winning around this time.
Hey man, this is it. You see how much stuff we got going on just around this time? I'm trying to keep it going. And then I ain't forgot. And then in December we're gonna have we're gonna do the tour drive again. But hey, you guys, I gotta take off. And like I just want to do this for a quick second and thank you guys so much because
I got one question before you go. One question. For those for those who come hang out with you, how the hell we gonna get to Hyatt in traffic? How we gonna get there?
Hold on. Now check this out. At nighttime, it'll be perfect. Now in the daytime, it'll be cool too. Hold on. Check this out. Last year, Mr. Howard, when we was down there at the Hyatt, I had went live. And Mr. Howard had hopped on live and he was like, man, nephew, I'm sitting here at the house, man. I want to come down. I said, man, we down here just chilling. And he said, man, I said, yeah. I said, I got you next time. I said, next year, I got you. He said, okay. Hung up, got off the live with him. Within 30 or 40 minutes later, the lady came to me and she tapped me on my shoulder. She said, hey, Mike, you know this guy right here? I said, turn around. Mr. Howard hopped in that damn Cadillac and he came down there.
But it's gonna be the traffic's gonna be different.
Yeah, you'll be able to get down there. That traffic, they open the streets back up at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And we will start staging the cars at 11. Well, at 12.
Okay.
Pennywise, she just corrected me. We're going to start staging them at 12. And they open the streets back up at 12 o'clock. So when y'all get ready to come down there, the streets will be back open.
You have to get airdropped in that piece.
Yeah.
Queen Kong, I want one of them shirts. 3X.
Yeah. Well, we're going to. Hey, that was another thing. Queen Kong, I had sent her an invite to Theme Cars Rush for next year, man. I wouldn't mind having a truck in there next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I sent her an invite, but I think she said she was gonna be. I think she said she was gonna be out of town. I said, "Damn." Yeah, I really would love if she's still listening. Theme Cars Rush would still love to show up.
There she go right there.
Oh, hey,
lady. So I can change it up. My bad. Hold on. So the shirt says, "If lost, If lost, please return to the nearest car show."
I want one of them.
Right.
So let me know.
About 5 of them.
Y'all. Just DM me so I can get them out to y'all. Okay. Y'all sizes. DM me.
I don't know what that means.
Message me your sizes so I can get them out to y'all. You too. And you did mess with me. I said, man,
You gonna sign them too?
Am I gonna sign it? No, y'all got to wear it.
We're gonna wear it.
Put your signature on the belt.
Put your
I put it
autograph
on
on
the
that
back.
shirt.
I put it on the back.
Yeah, sign
No,
it.
put mine on the sleeve right there. Right
On the
there. Right
sleeve,
across
I
there.
can do that.
Right there.
I do it on the sleeve. So everybody,
Yes.
for real, messing me so I can get them out. Yep, I gotta order your size. But
Yeah, because he's still.
I'm sorry. No, for real.
But yeah,
Not
Quinn
you,
Kong,
not
if
you,
you
not
can,
you.
if you
That-
can, we still love for you to come to Thing Cause Rose Car Show.
What's the date? Say the date again for everybody. Say the date again for everybody.
It's gonna be June the 7th of 2025 in Pensacola, Florida. At Pensacola.
Oh, that's a year away. I can go ahead and book that. That's a year away.
I'm trying to tell you, the man started advertising 366 days before the event.
Yeah, that's good. I can go ahead and book that though. Transporters, bros, y'all in here.
It was a good time.
Hey, so when you see Thing Cause Rose come up back on your IG, I'm gonna send you the information on it.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Now, since we doing all this for 10 months away, this man right here
Yes, sir.
built the Inspire
Yes, sir.
tour bus, tour service.
Yes, sir.
We took one of his transports down there in style, comfort, and relaxation, whatever word you want to use. From there to here, we went from the motel to the venue, back to the motel. We went to the beach. We had a ball.
He always says motel.
Okay.
Oh,
If y'all want to go and you don't want to drive, this man right here.
yes.
Once
Once again, Thing Cause Rose 2025. Pensacola, Florida, Interstate Fairgrounds, June the 7th, 2025. Hey, man, y'all want to come down there? You want to go see Nighthawk for Built to Inspire. Best transportation in the business. I guarantee that.
Appreciate it.
There you go.
Okay, you down with the transport? I'm telling you, we need to. Okay.
But that man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man right there, I can vouch for that. That man right there.
We had a great time.
Hey,
We had a
get
great.
you
I
there.
ain't gonna lie to you because I don't like driving around Atlanta.
Hey, that
Y'all
dude there
do
get
too
you
much.
there.
Y'all do too much.
Listen, man.
I
The
used
bus,
to
the
get
AC
one
worked
bird.
100% of the time on the bus. It was a comfortable ride. The seats were comfortable. You had room to put your luggage. It's just y'all need to look him up. Talk to him. Call him.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, I gotta run. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You said that one time already. You ain't love you.
Hey, man, I love you guys. I'll let y'all later, man. Love y'all, family.
You still ain't left.
Seriously, all y'all, please message me, Skip, Tia, Mr. Tesla, Mr. Nighthawk. Message me so y'all can get y'all shirts out.
I'll message you. They won't do it. I will.
No, matter of fact, Tia,
She
take
will.
all the orders and then you just message me because
You don't tell nobody what to do. You don't boss us. You don't boss us.
they're not gonna do
I'm
right.
fast anyway. It's not none of them. FYI.
Thank you.
You don't tell nobody what to do.
Yeah, she good. so I can get them all out to y'all. So
Okay, I got you. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, party people. We're about to wrap this up for the evening. We thank you to all of our illustrious guests. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget Battle for the Rings. We're gonna say it over and over. Don't forget 1 to 6. The gates open at 12. Come early. You don't have to worry about getting your car detailed. You can come dirty. Pause.
And get
'Cause we
detailed
have,
on the site by one of the best in the business.
That's in the business. It will be.
Yeah, we have a detail.
that's another thing like that shows. But go ahead.
You had what now?
I
Say
said
that
that's
again.
another thing they are lacking at these shows
Because they don't think, they don't forward think.
because people
In the
travel.
moment.
Right.
All they think about is entry fee, and that's it. Well, what are we going to charge? Where we going to have it? That's all they think about.
Say that for the next show.
If you need detailers, we have detailers that will travel. So let me know. I can definitely connect you with a group of guys, not just one or two, a whole group who will travel to wherever you are. So
Okay.
Yep.
And they bring their own water.
And for the folks that didn't watch last week, again, this is old school versus new school. This is going down on the 24th. No, that's already passed, ain't it?
Mark, that was last
Man.
week.
Oh, my bad.
I went to that.
Delete.
But we didn't get to talk about it. But I did go to it.
5-star. Oh, hold on, we don't have time. Cruise in September 8th, 1-4 at Whataburger. This is sponsored by 5-Star Corvettes and Whataburger on the north side in Kennesaw, 705 Town Park Lane in Kennesaw, Georgia, 30144. This is from 1-4. Come out and get you a Whataburger. If you haven't had one, they are delish. Don't forget the cool kids. And this is not a trunk or treat. I said that last week. This is not a trunk or treat. This is a Halloween event in sponsorship and partnership with About That Life Car Club, Atlanta CarCast, and the cool kids. This is going to be in Austell. I can't never read that address because it's so small. Let me write it up. 5514 Austell. Go ahead.
It's at Legion Field. It's a park.
Okay, Legion Field. Look it up. 5514 Austell, Powder Springs Road on the west side in Austell, Georgia, 30106. This is going down October 26th, which is a Saturday. So bring the kids. Like I said, Halloween is like a major holiday. Major holiday. And everybody gets excited. The kids get to come out. The adults have fun as well. And this is going to be a great event for adults and for kids. So bring the whole family out. Yeah. And that's all the events that we have on our docket. And again, if you don't send your events to us and communicate that with us, we do not cover them. We don't cover stuff without affiliation or talking to people, or if they're just not cool people that we don't fuck with. So anyway, if you want your stuff to be shared on our podcast, please DM us.
Don't do that.
Okay.
You see what I got to deal with, Queen Call? You see what I got to deal with?
Atlanta CarCast.
Okay.
Send it to us. That was no shade. I'm just being honest. This is the year, honestly. What Cat Williams said at the beginning of the year, 2024 is the year of honesty. You got to be honest. You got to tell the truth.
Okay, hold on. Soldier Girl, Queen Kong said, which address did you send the DM to? Because she didn't see it.
I didn't know. I want to make sure I get it. If you send it to, hold on, let me put it here. IG
with a WKWQWEN, Soldier Girl.
Oh, it ain't sending it, but message me. Or just look me up on Facebook.
Lila Ray. Lillah.
Oh, actually, I shared. Okay, thank you. All right, then cool. We cool.
Okay, cool. Boom.
And she big on TikTok. This woman got 40.8 thousand followers on TikTok.
Well, I don't know 40 people.
That's crazy. 41,000 followers on TikTok. Going hard. One of her videos has 2.4 million views.
And that video was done in Atlanta.
Yeah, that sounds like some cash money. So thank you, Queen Kong. Please don't be a stranger. Tell everybody to watch this podcast. Tell everybody to subscribe. And don't forget, we need to interview more great people, even from your area. We need to get down to South Carolina. We haven't been down to South Carolina in what, 2 years? No, it wasn't this past season. The season prior, we were in South Carolina. We haven't been there this season.
Hey,
but we do.
Bring up next. Dope girl name. Hit her up.
Yes. Yes. No, we've interviewed her.
Oh, we've interviewed her. Yeah, we had her.
Mr. Let's Get It.
Yeah,
Mr. Let's Get It.
You would be another.
I'm on it.
Yeah. So if you have that connect, please send it to Miss TJ and inbox Atlanta CarCast, because none of us has that. It's all her that y'all be talking to on the internet. So stop saying, "Hey, bro." It's not a bro. It's Tia. Okay.
Right. It's not me.
It's not Skip. It's not Nighthawk.
I'll be bro. It's okay.
Whatever.
You'll be bro.
You know, they keep saying, bro, I'm telling you, this is Tia.
Yeah. The inbox is crazy. You know, don't be no women sliding in there, because, you know, we all ugly. But if everybody knew it was Tia, it might be some people sliding in there. Anyway, great show, people. We're going to see you next week. This is Atlanta CarCast, Queen Kong, Mr. TJ, Nighthawk with the T, Mr. Skip. We see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.